Okay, good morning from Galle in Sri Lanka. In the exciting times of Connor the Traveller, I have to go and get my laundry done. So I'm currently waiting on my ride to pick me up, to take me to the laundromat. And one of them's already cancelled, so I'm really hoping that Indika Gayashan in his green tuk-tuk actually comes and picks me up. Everybody starts saying prayers to the laundry gods. Hi, for Connor. Folks. It's a good way to show you a little bit of Galle. The goal of me to do it while I'm getting my laundry done. A lot of white tourists are out. Big cricket field. All the tuk-tuk drivers want to talk to me about cricket as soon as they hear I'm from Ireland. I have to pretend I know what's happening in the world of cricket. I know there's a World Cup. Maybe not the most exciting of rides, but so long as it's good, you're safe and sound, that's all that counts. Interesting that there's a spar here. Just like it at home. Under the tree at spar. Except the tree here would be a palm tree. Coconuts, probably. And at home it would be a tree that likes cold. Basically, that's what we're dealing with. Okay, so class is off. Mission accomplished. Well, sort of accomplished. The laundry has been dropped off, so that is a good start. And it is going to take 2 days, which is less than ideal, but it is what it is. If we all just put our trust in Buddha, in 2 days' time, I will have fresh clothes again. Hurrah! And weirdly, there's a picture of Ozzy Osbourne on the other side of the road. There's well the other side of the world. That was a Freudian slip of some description. All right, now I am off in search. I'm always in search of something because that's me. Right now, I'm off in search of coffee. I had a really quite lovely breakfast this morning at Mrs. Impossible to pronounce Beach Haven guest house, which is nowhere near the beach. I'll show you tomorrow what it looks like. A lot of different things in it, but while it was very good, the coffee was atrocious. Absolutely terrible. Good grief. What is he doing? And why has it got to be so loud? This is the yogurt that they had this morning at breakfast. And a quick look at the ingredients showed me that it was not vegetarian. They added gelatin to it. Why would you add gelatin to yogurt? It's perfectly fine without gelatin. I definitely spy mangoes. We're gonna have to try and get. Wow, that is a big fish. The size of it. Good grief. It says Surf Beach Entrance. Oh wow, the sea's down there. Let's go and investigate then. It's much better than being on the road. I have just resprayed my bug spray because I've been bitten alive, like constantly. And it kind of doesn't matter how much bug spray I put on. I think I need to upgrade myself to the nasty DEET. I think that's what's going to have to happen. Wow, it is just gross. All the rubbish. This water here is filthy. Oh dear. Anyway, this is the sea. There's people in the sea. Like, really? Oh, I suppose it is diluted. I actually don't even know where I am right now. So, good, thank you. How are you?
This is the best beach in the Galle to do surf lessons, and for the beginners they can learn in surf the best beach in the Galle and Valigama. This is the best place to learn the surfers.
Okay.
And all the Europeans and all the country peoples and come and enjoy with these waves. This beach is shallow beach, very safe. Everybody can enjoy with the waves.
Okay.
This is our place is Kaka Surf Club. I'm the surf instructor in the Kaka. This is our boats and there, and we have the nice beach and those things. And who want to learn in surf, we will teach definitely, and 1 day or 2 days within there.
Okay. Okay.
They can enjoy.
Perfect. Thank you. So, what's the name of the beach and what's the name of your company?
My company's name is Kaka Surf Club.
Okay.
The beach is Dewata Beach. We call Sahana and Dewata Beach. We are the end of the this Crossonburg Hotel. There is a Crossonburg Hotel, then we are here. At this end of that, they are calling the Dewata, because usually we call that Dewata Beach here.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Nice people and a nice place. Maybe I should go surfing. See, this is exactly what happens on Have a Look. I was like, water scares me. I'm definitely not going scuba diving. And then within minutes of being on that beautiful beach, I was like, maybe I should go scuba diving. Which is exactly what's happening here now. I'm like, maybe I should go surfing. Except there's just absolutely no way I'm ever going to do it, is there? I'm such a scaredy cat. What I can tell you now, though, is that it is beginning to rain again, which is less than ideal when you're on the beach holding a camera. So maybe it is time to find somewhere to sit down and have a coffee. I did have a plan to get a coffee. What was the name of the place I was looking for? So this is the kind of thing that I was missing on a lot of the beaches in India. Just somewhere where you can go sit down and have a coffee or something and look out across the water. It doesn't have to be quite as built up as all of this, I suppose, but it's like everybody is giving surf lessons around here. But you know where to go, folks. Only the best. The people featured in this video. Alright, I am getting really wet now, so where's this place I was looking for? Steam Yard Dewata. Alright, I'm gonna find myself a tree. Hello. When in doubt, find yourself a tree. Okay, hello again. From a cloudy and wet Galle. But I'm going to take the rare opportunity when it isn't pouring rain to show you a little bit of this town, which, like I said, really reminds me of Hoi An without the canals. Although it could probably do with some canals. I might drop a suggestion somewhere. It is a very touristy town. It's pretty. I think it would probably be prettier if it wasn't raining. But it's very touristy. I've had 2 meals so far. Both of them were not really great and really expensive. So, there's that. But the place I'm staying is really nice. Highly recommend Mrs. Winiaki Beach Haven Guest House. I would definitely recommend that. But we'll take a little wander around, show you the sights, and you can make up your own mind. You're gonna have to trust me on the meals unless you come and try them yourself. Okay, I wonder, should I be heading towards something? That's always a good idea. Have a destination. But the problem with having a destination is it's much easier to get lost. If you just wander without a destination, you never get lost, really. Although, that sounds like a challenge. I do love getting lost. And I'm oh so good at it, ladies and gentlemen cats. I'm very, very good at getting lost. It's kind of actually like a mixture between Hoi An and Kochi. That's where I'm landing on. If you've been to both of those places, you'll know, and if you've been to one of them, you'll half know. No, thank you. If you want a tuk-tuk, though, you are never far from one. A little opportunity if you want to go and buy a building here. Actually, there's a few rundown buildings for sale, even, if you are interested. You can come here, serve crap food, and charge a fortune. I'm so cynical. But if you're into cocktails, there's loads of places for cocktails. So there's that. And I do like cocktails. I haven't had one yet, but I think it's only a matter of time. Because there isn't much you can do when it's raining as well. And I don't even have, this is basically my attire. I don't have a raincoat, I don't have an umbrella. I just have my waterproof self. Okay. I mean, it's basically just all surrounded by these walls. Where's the lighthouse gone? And I believe you can just walk these pretty much the whole way around town, if you so wish. Look at all the rubbish. So, yeah, it's nice. It's just very busy with tourists. So, thank you. Coins. Yeah, as I was saying, like, you wouldn't really want to spend more than one day here, to be really honest. I'm spending 2, which is definitely probably too much, although I'm using this rainy time to catch up on a whole bunch of things that needed doing. And here's the lighthouse, of which the main street in this place is called after. All right. Oh my goodness, there's people in the water. Would you want to go swimming here? I'm not sure. It looks like it got steep very quickly as well. Lots of coral here again. interesting. All the white people are from the battlements on the walls. Is there some unwritten law that I don't know about? I am not welcome here. I think I'm welcome here. It's kind of nicer, isn't it, than the walls? So I've been using this time to edit videos and upload things, that kind of thing. Drink some coffee in my room, which is very nice to chill out in. And most importantly, make plans, because I still have over 2 weeks to plan in this country. And it takes a lot of work trying to figure out how you get from A to B and C, and how long should I spend there, and what are the options even for transport and that kind of thing. It's a lot of work. It's not all fun and games, I tell you. But I have a rough idea now. But the sad thing is, everywhere I look, north and south, the weather seems to be rain, which is fiercely disappointing. It is supposed to be not rainy season on the south, and it's supposed to be rainy season in the north. So tomorrow I am going to another seaside place just up the road, actually very close by, for 2 days. Dewata, it's called. And after that I was going to go to another beach place just further up again, Marissa. But I'm like, really, if it's just crappy weather, who wants to be by the beach in the rain? If it's going to be like that, I may as well just go somewhere else. But the somewhere else is pretty much all up north, and that is rainy season, so I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of rain on the horizon in Connor's future. And you know what? It serves me right, probably. Posting all of those pictures of blue skies and sandy beaches, and yeah. It's karma, come back to bite me in the ass. And I kind of deserve it. Like, it was mean of me to be so happy in February. It's illegal to be that happy in February, I think. Or at least it should be. Okay, we'll just traipse on a little bit more then. See what else there is to see in this. Basically, it's just little laneways full of restaurants and tourists and shops. Some very high class places. Or at least think they are. Oh, this is an actual snake. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure we should be encouraging snake charming in this day and age. Oh, poor little thing. Oh dear. The last time I saw that was in Morocco, I believe. And I just can't imagine the snakes are pretty happy having to put up with all that nonsense in and out of their baskets. And I don't think the music has anything to do with anything, actually. Okay. I've joined all the white people. So I went last night on a little adventure out of the fort. To buy a can of beer to drink in my hotel room, because you just can't seem to buy them only in special liquor stores, and they're outside the fort, and it's so dark once you leave. It's like pitch black. So I might bring you on that little adventure later on. And it just kind of seems a little bit more interesting just outside of the fort. I mean, it is pretty here. Look, it's nice. But it's not very interesting, is it? Like, I don't know. It just all seems fake and touristy. I mean, you can buy 100% handmade, eco-friendly elephant dung paper and product. Would you want to buy that? Oh, hey, now we're talking. Nice. Click, click, snap, snap. Free Palestine. Absolutely. Which sort of reminds me, I was reading a review of actually the place I'm staying at tomorrow. And it was all good reviews except, well, I say except, there was this one review from an Irish guy who was giving out about all of the Russians staying in the area. Which I thought was an odd thing to put in a review. Because A, it had absolutely nothing to do with the hotel whatsoever. But B, that's racist? I mean, come on. I understand that there's a lot of issues with Russia at the moment, to put it mildly. But, yeah, I don't know. Sort of see where he's coming from. I would never in a million years write it down on the internet for everybody to see next to my name. Even if I was to privately think it. In any case, I've only come across a couple of Russians. Oh. Oh, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. That dog sneezes like the Canadian. Like 16 times in a row. Country? Arabic college? I was worried that I would never have good Wi-Fi. But Mrs. Wayniaki, she's got it going on. Perfect Wi-Fi. She only served cocktails. I think this is a sign, though, that I might postpone the cocktail until this evening. And I might have a coffee in Mrs. Wayniaki. Yes, I like saying it, okay? It took me a long time to learn it. I'm gonna have to show you the breakfast as well tomorrow, because it's something else. They've thrown everything at us in a good way. Okay. I am very confident now that you have a good grasp of this town. And I can safely put you to bed for a little while. So, why don't you go have a cocktail? And we'll reconvene probably later on this evening when I venture outside the fort. Okay, so, ladies and gentle cats, we're going to try and escape the fort. Even just for some minutes. To show you a little bit of the area outside of the fort in the evening. Because I did this last night and it was full of life. Hustle and bustle and craziness and a lot of darkness Physical darkness, not metaphorical darkness. So, but because of the darkness, I'm not sure how much is going to come out on this. You can barely see me at the moment, which is probably a good thing. But we're going to see how far we get. It's worth a shot anyway. Okay. I need to consult my trusty map again. Yes, I'm aware I just began this voyage about 2 minutes ago, but I know exactly where I am. I'm exactly where I need to be. But things are going to get dark. Oh my goodness. Wah! Shiny mackers. You take your life into your hands here. I'm like shining light on me, shining light on my footing. Trying not to bump into cows or holes in the ground, of which there are holes in the ground here. It's very easy to break your leg. So, multitasking. Look at me. And also, look at everything around you. There's a place called Chai O Freak. That's exciting. Okay. It is treacherous terrain here, folks. Treacherous terrain. That is why I'm lighting my footway. Footway? You get an idea. It's very different from the fort, that's for sure. There's no nice little shops selling knickknacks here, I can tell you. It's real, folks. They sell you snacks for the train because the train station is just over there. And the bus station, in fact. All the stations. There's probably even stations of the class somewhere. Okay, so I've purchased my beer, and hilariously, when I was in the queue waiting to buy my little cans of local beer, there was a white guy and his kid in front of me asking have they any champagne. Wait till you see the place, and then you'll understand how ridiculous that is. And the guy was like, handed him a bottle of something, and he goes, "No, this is Prosecco." Come on. Anyway. I mean, I'd love some champagne right now, don't get me wrong. But you're not in the right spot for that. Go back to France, where you belong. Okay. Anyway. Here we are. In a very different world to the fort. Just beyond the walls of the town. You have all of this. I believe the bus station is there. And the train station is straight ahead of us. The very busy shoe shop. I really want to get a mango, but the problem is then dealing with the mango, if you know what I mean. I just don't have either the implements or the skills to be mangoing right now. Where's the pity? very different types of restaurants here than in Touristville. You know what goes well with beer? Biscuits. That's what I'm thinking. This belly ain't gonna maintain itself without a ridiculous amount of calories every evening. Now, where would a Connor get some biscuits this time of night in this part of the world? That kind of looks like biscuits. Not this. This is a Buddhist temple. That smells delicious. I don't know if that's the Buddhist I'm hearing now, or is there a call to prayer from a mosque? I think there's a whole mixture of sounds of religion everywhere right now. And further down here, definitely is giving me Hindu vibes. So we'll just go down, take a peek at that, turn around, get back to the fort. How's that sound? And drink our beer. Whoop. Doesn't need to be that loud. Well, this is all very jolly. Of course, I have no idea what's going on. But it is a temple. It is a temple. Okay. Funny being somewhere where there are such strongly religious people from many different. Oh my God! This is so loud. From many different religions, all living side by side. Wow. I wouldn't want to be living side by side to that cacophony, I can tell you. Holy God, that is loud. Whew. I can hear myself sweat again. Hello.
Where are you going?
I believe that darkness acts as a buffer between all of those tourists and the real world. It is a buffer. And when you cross it into the unknown, anything can happen. Presumably, this crowd are just competing with the other crowds. Why should they have all the religious fun? We can be loud too. Hello. Everybody wants to be on. Go everywhere till you're stopped. Lots of people are saying it. I wish I knew what was happening. But alas, I don't. I have no idea what's going on. There are people climbing. Woo! People climbing there. And there are also lots of bugs around, so I'm just gonna move. Lots of bugs. Keep your eyes on the road, Connor. It's another Chayo freak. Good old Irish surname, O'Freak. He comes from a long line of O'Freaks. Mr. Chai. Hilarious, I know. Wait till I have a beer in me. Then you'll know all about it. Okay, so I've purchased my beer, and hilariously, when I was in the queue waiting to buy my little cans of local beer, there was a white guy and his kid in front of me asking have they any champagne. Wait till you see the place, and then you'll understand how ridiculous that is. And the guy was like, handed him a bottle of something, and he goes, no, this is Prosecco. Okay, this is what the place looks like, just so you can get an idea. Yeah, they ain't gonna have champagne. Come on. Anyway. I mean, I'd love some champagne right now, don't get me wrong. But you're not in the right spot for that. Go back to France, where you belong. Okay. Anyway. Here we are. In a very different world to the fort. Just beyond the walls of the town, you have all of this. I believe the bus station is there. And the train station is straight ahead of us. The very busy shoe shop. We've got restaurants, bakeries. It's funny though how different it is. Just taking it all in. I really want to get a mango, but the problem is then dealing with the mango, if you know what I mean. I just don't have either the implements or the skills to be mangoing right now. Where's the pity? Very different types of restaurants here than in Touristville. You know what goes well with beer? Biscuits. That's what I'm thinking. This belly ain't gonna maintain itself without a ridiculous amount of calories every evening. Now, where would a Connor get some biscuits this time of night in this part of the world? That kind of looks like biscuits. Not this. This is a Buddhist temple. That smells delicious. Maybe in the train station there'd be biscuits. Let's, oh, this is the train station? I think it is the train station. It's certainly near the train station. Final offer is it's near the train station, but I don't see no biscuits. But that's okay. All right. Let's just wander down. What else do we got to do? It is the railway station. I was thinking, but I don't see any biscuit shops. Where's the pity? What is... I hear chanting. So... it's forcing me to want to go and check it out. What is down here? What I might do is cross the road. All the Buddhists are coming alive right now. It's that time of the evening. They're all waking up. And I'm gonna... Come on. Ah. It's just too slow. I don't know if that's the Buddhist I'm hearing now, or is there a call to prayer from a mosque? I think there's a whole mixture of sounds of religion everywhere right now. And further down here, definitely is giving me Hindu vibes. So we'll just go down, take a peek at that, turn around, and get back to the fort. How's that sound? And drink our beer. Whoop. If all else fails, I know where to get biscuits in the fort. Holy God, this is loud. This is incredibly loud. It doesn't need to be that loud. Well, this is all very jolly. Of course, I have no idea what's going on. But it is a temple busy temple. Okay. It's funny being somewhere where there are such strong, strongly religious people from many different. Oh my God! This is so loud! From many different religions, all living side by side. Wow. I wouldn't want to be living side by side to that cacophony, I can tell you. Holy God, that is loud. Whew. I can hear myself sweat again. All right, well, we're gonna be leaving behind the light again. Not metaphorically again, but going into the darkness that is between this world and the fort. Hello.
Where are you going?
I believe that darkness acts as a buffer between all of those tourists and the real world. It is a buffer. And when you cross it into the unknown, anything can happen. Presumably, this crowd are just competing with the other crowds. Why should they have all the religious fun? We can be loud too. Hello. Everybody wants to be on. Go everywhere till you're stopped. Lots of people are saying it. Okay. I'm walking fast in this heat, which isn't a good idea in the top that I'm going to have to wear for the next 2 days. Excuse me, everybody, while I sweat between you. It's quite busy here. Okay. Sorry. Bumping into people. People bumping into me. A lot of religious fervor going on, and also a lot of sweating. Put that all together and you got exactly what's going on in my life at the moment. Huzzah! Okay, so we're going back into the darkness. Oh. That cricketer just flashed such a sweet smile at me. Melted my heart. They'll probably like me even more knowing that I'm from Ireland and they beat Ireland in the cricket yesterday. Well, I should point at me right now because there's lights on me so you can see all my sweat dropules. Who wouldn't want to see that, right? Am I right? Of course you're right, Connor. Put some more biscuits into you. Shut up. Well, it's full of life around here, that is for sure. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's related to the fireworks that we had. I mean, it seems to be a full-on party. Oh, there's somebody climbing a pole. Is that part of the... What is going on here? Does appear to be a party in the dark. Why are we climbing poles? I wish I knew what was happening. But alas, I don't. I have no idea what's going on. There are people climbing. Woo! People climbing there. And there are also lots of bugs around, so I'm just gonna move. Lots of bugs. Keep your eyes on the road, Connor. It's another Chayo freak. Good old Irish surname, O'Freak. He comes from a long line of O'Freaks, Mr. Chai. Hilarious, I know. Wait till I have a beer in me. Then you'll know all about it. Right. We really are descending back into the thickness of the dark again. So maybe it's a good time to say goodbye. So from Gull Fort, or from just outside of Gull Fort, it's over and out. Until next time, keep it masala.